What's up guys, this is your boy Daniel and you are watching Beginner Tuts, and in this video tutorial I'm going to be teaching you how you can become a UI designer. Now what is a UI designer? UI designer is a person who design the user interfaces as an employee or as a freelancer for their clients. Okay, so as you can see this image right here, this is a UI design. This is not a specific UI design. You can make websites, you can make different kind of applications. So those are the UI design. The simple examples are like Facebook and Instagrams. So the visual elements that you see with your eyes are the user interface. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you 3 simple steps on becoming a good UI designer. Okay, so I'm going to be telling you the first thing, the tools that you need in order to become a good UI designer. Okay, so I will be suggesting you Adobe Photoshop. This is the first and the most easiest tool that you can learn, and it's provided Adobe provide this tool, and you can simply buy license for it, and you can even use 30-day trial for the Photoshop. Okay, use Photoshop, or you can either use Illustrator. It's pretty much similar to Photoshop, but a lot of designers and UI designers use Illustrator for logo designing. So it totally depends on you. You can even use Adobe Muse. It's a new tool that Adobe made, and it's specially used for website designs. You can see the examples on themeforest.net. You can see Muse examples. You can either use Sketch. So Sketch is used on iOS operating system. You can use that on Mac, or you can use that on Mac. The last thing is going to be the Balsamiq. So Balsamiq is a pretty simple and easy tool to learn, and the first thing I'm going to be recommending you is to use Balsamiq instead of Adobe Photoshop. So Balsamiq, you can structure the whole layout of the interface, and then you can convert that Sketch to Adobe Photoshop design. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be teaching you after you have your tools, let's suppose if you are using Adobe Photoshop, you should learn these basic simple examples first, and you should be practicing these things in order to get a good UI designer. Okay, so learn how to draw different kind of shapes, learn how to make circles, triangles, rectangles. It sounds pretty simple, but these are the very most basic important things that you are going to need in order to become a good designer. Okay, so learn how to draw different kind of shapes, learn how to do image editing. Okay, it's very important in UI designs. You should know how to edit an image. Okay, try to mask the image, try to create different effects on the image. Okay, the third thing I'm going to be telling you is use color gradients. Learn how to do color gradients. It's very important in UI design. I made a lot of UI designs in my career, and it's very important that you should know how to work with color gradients. Layers, the fourth thing is the layer is the most important part. Actually it's one of the most important part in Photoshop. You should know how to make different layers. And the last thing is going to be the structures. Okay, so the structure is like your project. Let's suppose if you are making a web design, you should know how to structure your different layers. You can create different kind of folders for each section. So if the other designer or if the other person is looking at your design, he should know that this particular section's related to this particular layer. Okay, so after learning these basic stuff, you can now jump into copy different types of application and websites. Okay, so before jumping into this, I'm gonna tell you that when I started copying these famous websites and web applications because these guys are hiring the top UI designers and UX designers for their companies. You know, Facebook is paying a lot of money to their UI designers for the better user interface. So you know, you should copy the best person. Okay, so that's why I'm suggesting you these famous websites and applications. So try to copy the interface of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you are interested in mobile apps, you can copy Instagram, you can copy Pinterest, and if you want to design a website or an e-commerce platform, you can copy Amazon or eBay. Okay, so the first thing, you should know how to use your tool. Okay, select one tool, then learn the basic structures, learn how to do different shapes, learn how to do image editing, learn how to do color gradients, learn how to work with layers. Okay, and the last thing you're going to be using is you are going to copy these famous websites and applications, and when you will be practicing these famous websites, you will start getting some skills, and you will be good in a very less amount of time, and you will be good to go. And then you can make your own professional layouts using your own creativity, and you know, it's not that complicated. So if you guys have any question, you can ask me on my Instagram, on my Facebook, or you can just email me. And this is it for today, guys. If you have any questions, you can ask me, or if you are new to this channel, you can subscribe to my channel right now. And thanks for watching my video. I will see you guys next time. Bye.